Okay, here's where we disagree. Um, Personal physical liberty. Where do we start? Drugs, prostitution. Um, you know, I just, what? Right to life, right to death, abortion. I'm pro-abortion, by the way, but separate term. You know, nudity. You know, it, half of our laws are restrictive of self without even involving anyone else. Because they impact our society. No, I disagree. I'm sorry, but I agree with as much liberty as you can have. But if you want to get into a libertarian or anarchy view of personal physical liberties, I think honestly, in a building block society, you're going to run into a lot of problems. What can I say? The decentralization of all government, I agree. But I have a special view on that. See, I believe that my utopian or dystopian or near post minimum scarcity, minimum scarcity, which is close to a near post scarcity society, would be an aspect of bio-waste and an electrical grid that would change our production to waste management into a closed system. Therefore, you could have small communities and they could be well insulated from each other, and there could be various county by county carbon trading as crops, utility waste, and other carbon footprints can be recycled and traded. And this is different from carbon footprints, where it just gives someone a license to pollute. In this scenario, everything that can be produced can be regulated to be reused. It can be turned into oil. It can be safely turned into electricity. And even coal and other things with thermal depolymerization can be changed into oil, and that can be converted into plastic products or energy that can create a closed loop. It would actually be much cleaner on the environment without harmful emissions, because many of the impurities that are in the fossil fuels can be taken out, and with an all-electrical grid, any need for commerce and lines of commerce and long lines of infrastructure can be drastically shortened to that particular area with small trading in nearby areas, thereby cutting the cost of energy consumption astronomically. And I honestly wonder if there isn't something wrong with this theory, because it sounds too good to be true. Maybe it's my futurist fantasy, but I really believe it, And I don't see why we don't have this implemented. Because if our energy is mostly wasted on transportation and then utilities. If we can create solar and wind that can be supplemented into the system for utilities and commerce that would be much shortened because it would be localized, then we could use crops and other things as a form of natural subsidy and all kinds of other waste that typically we use oil to get rid of. We could create energy from pollution and get rid of pollution, almost. And what can't be gotten rid of can be safely stored underground in a manner that's good for the environment. That's what I think. And I truly believe that. And if there's something wrong with that, I would be truly saddened by the fact. But I think that's the future, and I just can't say it enough. So if I'm wrong, I'm very, very sorry. Because that's pretty much where all my political views come from. Is that and a few other things.